Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am going to check out a game called Curse of the Dead Gods. The game is available on Steam for $20 and as far as I have seen so far it is a rogue-lite game. So I haven't played the game at all yet. This is my first impressions video, and we will be playing the game for an hour or so, and at the end of the video I will tell you my opinions of the game, obviously, and my first impressions as well. So if you only want to hear what I think about the game after my time with the game, then feel free to skip to the very end of the video. And in the last couple of minutes of the video, maybe the last 5 minutes of the video, I will give you my opinions of the game. So before we start, the first thing that I see is a pretty big problem, to be honest, for someone like myself who has to record the game, and that is the fact that full screen isn't really full screen. So it is currently set on full screen, but I can still alt tab to my desktop, which means this is not really full screen. Windowed does work. Windowed is actually windowed, but with windowed, if you select windowed, there is no option to confine the mouse cursor to the window. So if you do play in the windowed mode, when you are using your mouse goes outside of the border. So that's not good at all. So that's two problems. The first problem is full screen mode is not really a full screen mode, since you can still alt tab to the desktop with the game fully open. Secondly, the windowed mode has no confine your cursor to the window option, which is basically makes playing it on windowed mode impossible, basically, because your cursor constantly goes outside the window. So that's a really big quality of life feature that is missing. And then also when you change the resolution to anything lower than your default resolution whilst having it in full screen mode, then the game literally goes into a windowed mode. It doesn't stay in full screen, it goes to a windowed mode where you see a side of your desktop. So that's another big problem. Literally, full screen mode isn't really full screen mode. Windowed doesn't confine your mouse to the actual windowed, and if you change the resolution to anything lower than your default resolution, then the game automatically defaults to windowed mode, and it doesn't stay in full screen. So those are three pretty big problems already that I've noticed without even playing the game. And it won't really affect you if you're simply going to play on full screen. But if you want to play on windowed mode or change the resolution, then I would not recommend this game already, since you can't do that. It's literally, the game is bugged or something. You can't change the resolution to a lower resolution than default resolution, because the game bugs out and shows you a half windowed mode, half full screen game where you can see your desktop, and that is not right at all. So those are three big problems that I've seen already with the game, but let's see if the game has any other problems. As I said, this is first impressions. I've never played the game before, but those are three pretty big problems already that I've noticed with the game. Obviously, you could excuse that type of problems in a game as cheap as this. $20 is not a lot of money, but still, I would at least expect those features to be present in a fully fledged game. This isn't early access or anything like that, obviously, so I would really expect those options to be present in the game. Okay, so we are controlling the character with WASD. They don't tell you that, by the way, I just had to figure that out. So WASD, and then you move your mouse like this. Left click attacks, right click doesn't do anything currently. So you can destroy some pots and stuff, even though it doesn't seem that the pots drop anything. We can light that brazier. Shift blocks, I'm assuming. If I press shift, it blocks or something. Space allows you to dodge or vault, kind of. They're not telling me anything. Like, they're not giving me any pointers at all, which is strange, since I literally just started the game. I'm assuming I acquired some powers right there by touching the strange gate thing. Even though they're probably not going to tell me at all why or how I acquired those powers, since they don't even tell you how to move around in the game. This loading screen is taking quite a while. 20 seconds for a loading screen in a game like this is a little bit too much, to be honest. So I see I can press 2 in order to change to a gun, which it seems has unlimited ammo. Oh no, I see there I'm using my stamina points kind of for the gun. Okay, so those are your stamina points. Even when I attack, it reduces my stamina points. So that's interesting. So you're dodging as well as you're attacking and shooting uses your stamina points. Light reveals hidden traps. Standing in darkness increases all damage you take by 50%. That's quite a lot. Watch out for the indicator at the bottom of the screen to know if you are standing in the light or in the darkness. Okay. Equip your torch by switching stance. Use attack action to attack with it. Torch can spread fire or to braziers or enemies. Elements on fire spread light around. Okay, finally they're telling me something, because previously they didn't tell me anything. Okay, so I can't light that on fire. Okay, so I see there, I'm assuming those are the traps, and if I switch, then I probably won't be able to see the traps. Yes, you can see there You don't see the traps if you don't have light in that area. Okay, so that makes sense, I guess. Use dodge, stamina points. Once stamina is depleted, you cannot dodge anymore. Stop attacking or dodging for a short time to quickly replenish stamina. Yes, I figured that out on my own already. So this is part of the tutorial now. You have to dodge 10 times. Equip your weapons by switching stance, chain, multiple attacks to trigger a powerful finisher. Use secondary attack to shoot with your ranged weapon. Finishers and ranged weapons require 1 stamina point. And that wasn't too difficult. Hold main attack for a while, then release to trigger a charged attack. Hold secondary attack for a while, then release at the perfect time to trigger a more damaging perfect shot. Chain a secondary attack for a series of main attacks to trigger a unique offhand combo. So chain a secondary attack after a series of main attacks. Okay, we can try that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then shoot. I'm guessing that's what they're saying. For some reason now, a couple of times already, I've noticed my PC lagging. For some reason. Okay, I just got hit. Okay, I got the perfect triggers. Hold main attack, then release. Ouch. Oh, these things counter-attack very quickly. Chain a secondary attack, and after a series of main attacks to trigger an offhand combo, okay? Was that correctly? Or is that... Oh, okay, I see. I understand now. Okay, so you do like you do 3 main hand attacks, and then before the finisher, you do a right click, and then that allows you to do that special attack, even though it doesn't seem that much more powerful, to be honest. Use parry action at the very last moment to counter enemy attacks. Successful parry weakens the enemy. It will take more damage for a time and restores 2 stamina points. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So now I have to parry. Okay, that wasn't correct. That wasn't correct either. Okay, that was correct. Oh, I don't want to be on there. Come on, attack me. And that wasn't correct either. That wasn't correct either. Holy shit, how wasn't that? That is insane. Okay, so that was... You have to be incredibly accurate with the timing of the parry. Like, you have to be insanely accurate with the parry. I mean, I tried like 6 times and got it correctly once. That's insane. Continue to the end of the room to start your journey to the temple. If you want more practice, use interaction, blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you. Oh, our torch. And we get a bunch of stuff. Crystal skulls are powerful artifacts you can collect from fallen enemies. Crystal skulls are bound to your character and persist even after death. Between each exploration, you can trade crystal skulls in the underworld in exchange for permanent upgrades. Jade rings are gifts from the dead gods to those who overcome the trials of the temple. Jade rings are bound to your character. After each exploration, blah blah blah, access new gear. Okay, so the blue ones are for skills, the green ones are for gear. They could literally just have said that and saved me a lot of reading. I can't destroy these big jugs, it seems. Each temple is an assembly of rooms linked together. Each room type presents the main reward you can expect to find in it. Each time you complete a room, you can choose your path and progress through the temple. Use the map action during your exploration to consult the temple layout. Okay, so it's almost like Slay the Spire, even though Slay the Spire really wasn't the first game to do that kind of progression, but it's certainly one of the most famous ones. So you have to select one of these attributes, a relic or gold. Now, I think a relic will make your character more powerful overall. Sure, attributes can be cool, but I think a relic will increase the power of your character more. So let's go for the relic. It's almost like in Slay the Spire. I'm assuming, like in Slay the Spire, if you get another relic, then you get a lot more powerful. Watch out for your corruption gauge at the bottom of the right screen. Each door you go through increases your corruption. For each full gauge, you become corrupted, and crossing the next door will curse you. Okay, so how do you remove that, or is it simply not removable? I'm assuming. Oh, that fire doesn't look good. And these are ranged fast. Holy balls, they can attack me through the walls. That's not cool. How am I supposed to know that they can attack you through the walls? After defeating an enemy, the greed kill timer starts. Chain kills to increase your greed kill count and the amount of gold released by enemies. Hitting enemies, perfect dodges and parries refill the timer. Greed kill series resets if timer drops off or if you take damage. Okay. What does this do? Plus 15% damage against weakened enemies. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to take that since I don't plan on weakening enemies, to be honest. So let's offer it to the gods. Okay, well, that's no damage at all. Ouch. So I guess we have to dodge that thing that I did right there. Okay, so that's actually, I could have lit this brazier right at the beginning. That's probably something I have to do. I can obviously go through here, but I don't seem to be able to get through there. I don't know how. Perhaps I have to unlock an ability or something like that. I'm not too certain. I can't go that way. So I should always look for braziers. Like here, for instance. Light the brazier, then I can switch to my other stuff. Offerings. When you interact with a weapon, relic, or attribute altar, you can make an offering to the gods to claim one of the 3 presented goods. Make a gold offering, spend gold for it. Make a blood offering to get it for free at the cost of some corruption. Okay. So this relic gives 2 plus dexterity. Now, I don't know what dexterity does. They're not telling me what it does. I can't click on it. I can't right click on it. So I literally don't know what dexterity does. I don't know what constitution does, and I don't know what perception does. So gold offerings remove 5 corruption. Gains obtained when offering a gear object to the gods are increased by 66%, minus 30% gold offering cost. So these are secondary bonuses, I guess you could say. And then these are the primary bonuses, I'm assuming. Once again, they're not telling me any of this. I have to literally divine all of this different stuff. So this will cost 70 corruption, which is a shitload, but it gives me 40 perception. This one, I don't know. And gold offerings remove 5 corruption. Gold offerings. So this is a gold offering, but I don't have enough gold. So it's pretty clear that if things cost fucking 700 gold, then you're not going to be making gold offerings all that often. So the gold offerings removing 5 corruption is not going to happen a lot, to be honest. So this one or this one is much more of a likely choice for me. Gains obtained when offering a gear object to the gods are increased by 66%. I guess I can take that. Seems pretty good. So let's do the blood offering. That will increase my corruption. Use the inventory action to consult your current gear. Oh, okay, so that's what it does. At the side here it says, how do I equip this thing? Can I drag it to there? Or is it simply something that I keep? Because I'm clicking on it, I'm pressing enter, space, nothing is working. So I'm assuming that space, I'm assuming you don't need to equip this. That's basically what I want to say. I'm assuming you have 6 slots that you can use, and then 4 weapons, and then I'm not sure what this is. The curses. Okay, so this is for the curses. So that you gain 50 health per constitution. So that's interesting. Treasure find, damage, and max health is basically what all of those things do. Okay. Let's go on then. Oh, we're done with that one. So I can go here and then get healing, even though I'm quite high on health right now. Let's go get another relic. Even though I don't have a lot of gold, but let's go here and then we can go for the relic. Or we can go to the healing if I am really damaged a lot. Dark fervor. Once the darkness in your blood, nothing can stop its spread, not even death. Corruption now passively increases over time. Going through a door no longer provokes. Okay, that's good and bad. Since now, with this curse, if you are very quick through the level, then you have a chance to not get as much corruption as you would normally do if you ran to the door and got, let's say, 20 corruption or 30 corruption at the door. If you are very quick, you can maybe get away with having less corruption than 20 corruption or 30 corruption at the door. So I basically have to rush through the game with this curse in order for it to not be bad, basically. But that really depends how quickly my corruption will raise. Each time you fill your corruption gauge, you are cursed. Curses add modifiers to the classic game rules and last until the end of the run. Beware the fifth and final curse, for it will strongly jeopardize your chances of success. Okay, so let's run. Okay, I obviously ouchies. Dodge. Okay, I wanted to dodge that. I actually did press space, but I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I was maybe out of stuff, out of stamina. I'm not too certain. Okay, so 30% damage against poisoned enemies. I can't poison them, so I don't know how that would be beneficial. And +1 base damage per point of perception. I have no perception at the moment. Well, I don't know how to poison enemies. I can't poison enemies, so I don't see how this would be useful at all. Perhaps later on I will learn abilities to poison them or something like that. I don't know really. But okay, let's ignore all of this, because I mean, this weapon isn't worth 50 corruption. It's only slightly better than my current pistol, and I don't use my pistol hardly ever, to be honest, so I'm not gonna do that. And this machete is only what, 20% more powerful? Yeah, it's 20% more powerful than my current weapon. And I mean, that's not a lot. 20 is not a lot, even though it's upgrading. Is that what this is actually doing? It's upgrading my weapon. I see now, because on the left side is Webley top breaker revolver, and on the right side is also Webley top breaker revolver. So, okay, well, it would have been helpful if they actually told me that you can upgrade your weapon, because I thought that you will literally be purchasing a new weapon or something like that. But now you basically have to upgrade your weapon. I mean, if it's an upgrade, then yeah, you have to upgrade your weapon basically. Okay, so I guess we will take the upgraded machete then. It's not a very good weapon, but it's an upgrade. I guess we have to take it. I don't really have much of a choice. So we got through that entire map only gaining 6 corruption. That's actually pretty good, I think. Do I want the healing? I'm not sure how much healing you actually get. But there's not a lot of healing anywhere. Like literally I will have to make it all the way to the end without any extra healing. But I'm not afraid. Let's do it. Let's ignore the healing. Just continue on. Okay, killing a burning enemy restores 1% of max health. A burning enemy. Now, where will I ever get a burning enemy? I don't think I will ever get a burning enemy, to be honest. So, let's offer this to the gods. Ouch. Okay, plus 20% base damage for throwing weapons. I have no throwing weapons. Increases max stamina by 1, that's not useful. And plus 6% base damage per 1000 gold carried. Wow, these are some very weak relics, in my opinion. Throwing weapons. I don't even have any throwing weapons. Stamina, I'd like never run out of stamina, to be honest. I don't know if it is just my play style, but I never run out of stamina. And then this could be useful, but holy shit. I don't even have 1000 gold yet. And I'm already through like 4 stages, so like you accrue gold so slowly that I don't see how this would ever be useful, to be honest. I think I'm gonna take this one. It will add another curse to me, but I mean, there's not much you can do about that. So yeah, let's take this one. Let's take another curse. It's not the end of the world. And then we can only go here, it seems. Here comes my next curse, the Bloodlust. Drink heartily from the fountain of warm life and ignore the salty taste. All regular healing effects are disabled, except those coming from blood. Defeating enemies now releases blood instead of gold, restoring a portion of health. Blood quantity is increased by the kill counter and perception. So how do I get gold now? Are you telling me I'm like not gonna get gold anymore? How do I get gold? I mean, it's cool that I can now heal myself. Perhaps, I don't know how much the blood will actually heal me. If it only heals me by like 1 health or 2 health, then it's a pretty shitty curse, this. Then I would rather want my gold. But, okay, we will just basically have to see. I really would have rather wanted the gold. But if it heals me by a lot, then that's fine. I don't really care about the gold, to be honest. Oh, I can actually save. 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 How do you save? They said press exit, and I did press exit. Yeah, I don't know. They said press exit. I couldn't do anything. Ouch! Ouch, I didn't even see that fucking thing there. Oh man, I dodged that fucking thing. Okay, two-handed spear. Well, that's a lot of damage extra. Like a lot of damage extra. Two-handed weapon. Yeah, I will take this fucking weapon. Two-handed weapons, switch stuns, use main attacks. Two-handed weapons can also trigger charged attacks. Okay. So now I use 3 instead of 1 or 2 at least. Ouch! Holy shit, this guy's like attack arch is massive. And now every time that I attack, I lose stamina. That's pretty insane. Like, that makes the two-handed weapon not very powerful, to be honest. I mean, previously I could attack to my heart's content, and now each time that I attack, I lose stamina. That's it. That's really not good. That's not a good thing at all, to be honest. So this thing gives 6 to all stats, which is good. This gives critical damage, which isn't really that good. This gives +1 on secondary weapon, which I don't use my secondary weapon a lot. So let's go for this one and let's buy it with gold so that we don't get another curse that easily. Okay, so here we can get a weapon at the next zone. Exit to save. Well, do I have to save and quit or what? Or not? Do I have to save and quit? I don't want to save and quit now. I mean, I'd rather just continue. So let's just continue. How the holy hell did I just jump 20 corruption? That is insane. 20 corruption. Can I say it again? 20 corruption. Through one attack, 20 corruption. Insane. Okay, so I don't want dynamite. Even though it would be interesting, but I don't know. I can't take another bunch of corruption damage and replace my spear. Venom Fang, main weapon. No, I'm just attacking with a spear. I mean, this does poison, so I can actually now see how that previous relic that I could have gotten would have been good if I have poison attacks, you know, so you do get poison attacks, it seems. Plus 20 damage if secondary weapon is a shield. This is not bad. It does less damage than my machete, but I've already upgraded my machete. So yeah, it's interesting, but not very powerful. Blah blah blah. Base damage increases by your percentage of missing health. Plus 20 damage per active curse. Gain 1 corruption for each enemy killed. That is insane. Plus 1 corruption for each enemy killed. That's insane. I mean, sure, this thing probably does a lot of damage between like it's at 5 curses, it will do 100% extra damage. So I'm assuming it's 24 plus 24 then, but I mean, that's not a massive amount of damage. My spear does 24, so this thing will just increase your corruption constantly. That's insane. That's why would you even want that weapon? So yeah, I'm happy with my whip. Well, I'm not happy with my weapons, but I'm content with my weapons, I guess. It's not the best weapons on earth, but it's certainly better than those fucking weapons that they have to offer. Upgrade. I guess we can go for upgrade. Even though I need a little bit of healing. I'm at half HP. So I need some healing. Can I fucking get my next curse due to getting 20 corruption for some reason? Blah blah blah. Spike traps are now triggered automatically and sequentially. Okay, well that's not bad. I don't care about that. That's almost not even a drawback. No, I wanted to fucking dodge. Wow, that was close. Okay, machete, I can upgrade. Or I can upgrade this, or I can upgrade this. Plus 30 damage while in the darkness. That's very good. Let's do that. That will actually make me want to constantly fight in the darkness. But now wow, I'm one away from another curse. That will not be good, and there I got the next curse, for fuck's sake. That sucks. It would have been nice to do this whole next level without the additional curse. Blinding Greed. Gold on the ground disappears after a short time. The amount of gold on the ground increases. Well, that's not really such a big drawback, to be honest. Holy balls. I forgot about that. Holy balls. How didn't I get hit by any of that? No, stay away, stay away. Ouch. Yeah, I do a shitload of damage in the darkness. That's pretty clear. Plus 20 damage for bows, and no thank you. I don't have any bows. And I don't plan on having any bows. What's this thing? Okay, I need to kill this thing over here first. Ouch! 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 +3 perception, that's very good. I will definitely take that. And next one. And now, unfortunately, I'm gonna get another curse. Oh no, not another curse yet. I do a crap load of damage. Plus 15 damage to lightning attacks. No, thank you. Don't need that. Oh. Ouch! I forgot about that thing. That's pretty crazy. Like, I killed that big guy in like 3 hits because I hit him with the vulnerability right at the beginning. Attributes. Yeah, fucking now you tell me what attributes do. I wanted to know what attributes do, like at the very fucking start of the game. Each point of perception increases any gold income and the chance enemies drop gear objects when defeated. That's interesting. Okay, so I can get plus 10 damage, plus 25 treasure find, that's huge, or that. Well, both are good, obviously. More treasure find means more treasures that you can offer to the gods in order to get your corruption lower. So you can actually use that to have lower corruption. So I will pay for gold for that, since I have just enough gold to actually do it. And now I have to face the champion with less than half HP. So hopefully I can do this. Okay, it's not just one champion, it's two champions. So I don't know, holy shit. I don't know what the holy balls abilities are. Ouch. Holy shit, I'm pressing space to dodge, but it's simply not dodging. There again, there again. You bastard. Jeez, he was insane. Like, his attacks are like almost instant. There's like almost no wind up with his attacks. He just does that line for like a second, and then he fucking throws you for 100 damage. So there's a gate over there. I'm not sure, do I need to go into the gate or what? Okay, victory, blood hunts, progress, playtime, blah blah blah. 602. So that thing that we got, the curse where you don't get gold anymore, you get health, actually healed us for 600. That's almost half of my HP, which is it's significant. It obviously kept us alive, even though you don't know how much gold you would have gotten instead of that 600 health. Perhaps you would have gotten like more gold to use on better upgrades and gear and stuff like that, which could have perhaps saved you that 600 health. You don't really know. I certainly won't know on my very first playthrough. So we can go inventory or next. Let's go next. I'm not sure, like, do we have to start another character now or what? Do we keep our same character? Blood emblem acquired, +6 new blessings available. Okay. Underworld is a place between life and death where the dead gods slumber. Use interaction action near the central stele in the main hall to access the underworld. There you can offer crystal skulls and jade rings to the god to unlock new upgrades. All underworld upgrades are persistent and will remain after death. That's interesting. So I have no curses, which is awesome. Even though I had a couple of cool curses, like obviously, like I said, the healing curses were pretty awesome, and I see my attributes are gone and my weapons are gone as well. Where's my spear? I actually started to like that spear since it does an insane amount of damage, actually. So what's this? So I can actually choose one of them. I already have a machete, so what will that help me then? Can I see anything here? Doesn't seem like it. I'm just having a look around, like, is there anything that I can, like, do around here? Can I go through this gate? Oh, yes, I can, actually. So I don't know which, like, why would I want another machete? This whip does a large amount of damage. Okay, so the whip actually takes 1 stamina per hit. But it does a lot of damage. So can I select those again? Can I go get my old weapons back? It doesn't seem like it. What's this way? Is there anything interesting this way? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Blessings of the Dead Gods are powerful passives that will help you during subsequent explorations. Unlock blessings, then equip 1 in each available blessing slot. Return to the underworld after each exploration to change your current blessings. So I have 2 active blessing slots right now. Restore power to the forsaken weapons of the temple. Unlocked weapons can be found in the temple in future explorations. So I haven't found any of these yet. Pretty interesting. Seems like there's a lot of stuff to unlock. Weapon atlas, weapon altars in the main hall of a gear before your exploration. Restore altars for more choices of starting weapons, upgrade altars, and they may offer higher quality gear. And so I can maybe choose to upgrade this one if I want to. Divine favors let you refresh the gear offered in the weapon and relic shrines. Unlock more divine favors to increase the number of times you can refresh the choices during an exploration. After each exploration, you regain all of your divine favors. So, I'm not certain, like I'm pressing up, down, left, right, not letting me do anything. I just have to spend 5 skulls in order to unlock that thing. Let's have a look at blessings. I don't have enough to unlock these. I do have enough to unlock these. Fire illuminates further. All damage taken is reduced 20% while in the light. That is very good. Deal 50% more damage for 6 seconds when you take damage. That's not good. Greed kills, restore 1 stamina, that's not bad. Gain 5 constitution at the start of exploration and 1 constitution at the beginning of each room if your health is below 50% of its maximum. And that is not excellent. Any perfect dodges trigger haste. That's not bad. Gain 1000 gold and 5 perception at the start of your exploration. That's pretty good. Your corruption threshold increases from 100 to 120. That is pretty good. Any healing that exceeds maximum health is turned into gold. That's not bad. Okay, so it seems that is all of the different skull things. Not really a lot of useful skull things, to be honest. This one is pretty good, 1000 gold and 5 perception. I might actually take that one, even though this one is fantastic, 20% less damage. Yeah, I think I will take, because I can take 2 of them. I think I will take this one. And then I will also take this one. Yeah, those two are actually really pretty good, to be honest. Then I can unlock a Forsaken weapon every year, or I can upgrade my altars, or I can do one of these things. Let me see. Yes, let me do one of these. And then I can unlock one weapon here. What did they say again? Unlocked weapons can be found in the temple. Okay, so you basically unlock better weapons in the future. Dealing damage to all characters around. No, that's not good, obviously. Charge attack hits 3 times instead of 2. Attacking right after a successful... Nope, I'm not gonna take that. Charged attack launch a single void bomb, attracting all nearby enemies before exploding. That seems good, but it's charged attacks. I don't really like charged attacks all that much. Fire attacks. Poison attacks, fire attacks. I think let's take this one. Wind Fury Pike. Oh, I can actually unlock more on this side as well. Evading an enemy with the offhand combo fully restores. No, I'm not gonna do that. I want weapons that can, like, heal me. But it doesn't seem there's any weapons that can heal. That one seems good. Let's take this one. Okay, so I've basically unlocked everything that I can unlock. So let's try for another run then, I guess. So I can choose between either of these, and then you make your way up towards the head of the temple. Unique try event, escape from your worst nightmare, fear permanent hallucinations and infested hosts. You lose all sense of direction, +2 per completed room, +10 if victorious. Well, I don't really know what that is, to be honest. I'm assuming it's like a timed event or something like that. Let's do this one. Weapon. Let's get a weapon. A weapon is pretty damn important, it seems, because I mean, that spear, I think, helped me quite a bit. I don't think I would have been able to complete that run with the machete alone. Yeah, weapon actually helps quite a lot, it seems. Once again, we have one of those long loading screens. The loading screens seem a little bit excessive, to be honest. So this time I should try to stay in the light, because I get 20% less damage now. Ouch! What the fuck was that? That thing attacked me. Ouch. 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 For fuck's sake. Holy shit, that thing actually turned. Ouch. Ouch, I wanted to trigger him like in front of the thing. Ouch. Fucking double attack. Holy shit, I lost 400 health in this first room. Because of those fucking traps. The one trap hit me for like 50 damage once. Insane. But you live and you learn. Obviously this is my very first time playing, so I didn't know that those traps can fucking do stuff like that. 18 damage, finishers cost no stamina. Blah blah blah. Projectile damage increased based on the distance traveled before impact. 20% damage against uninjured enemies. 20% chance to inflict fire. That actually seems very good. Heals increased movement speed, 15% damage while in light, plus 10 base damage, 20% damage against uninjured enemies. So both of these seem very good, but this one can actually set enemies on fire, which seems really good. Now let's use gold for this one. Why can't I offer my machete? Okay, so you can't offer something that has already been equipped. You can't offer that to the dudes. Yeah, we got a pretty good weapon, I think. I'm not certain if the weapon is really good, but it seems okay. Fucking traps. Oh. Holy crap, this weapon is powerful. Plus 15% damage to fire attacks. That might actually be good. Let's take it, since I'm not really using fire attacks right now, but once I unlock a fire weapon, it will certainly be useful to have that. Dodge, dodge. I mean, look at that shit. Ooh. This is pretty insane. This fucking weapon is like incredibly powerful. So which way do I want to go? Let's go left. Look at that shit. This weapon is insane. Plus 250 max HP. That's a lot of HP. 25 treasure find. Yeah, let's go for this one. That's pretty powerful. I just really want something to heal me. To be honest, healing is very important. Oh, very important in the game. Okay, healing. And then I can upgrade my weapon. Yes, let's go for the healing, and then I will go for the upgrade. I got my first curse, Dark Mines. Mines are only visible while in the darkness. Hey, that's interesting. And healing. 250. 250. Okay, so that's how the healing works. You gain 10 corruption for 250 healing. That's not too bad, to be honest. Okay, upgrade. Let's go upgrade this insane throwing weapon of ours. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ouch. Ouch. I dodged again. It's fucking stamina. Bastards. Like a couple of times there I dodged and simply nothing happened. So, I don't know. Maybe the game has some kind of an iframe or something. I don't know, to be honest. Okay, let's upgrade my thing. Although it's only 3 extra damage. I thought I would at least get like an upgrade on this, or upgrade on that, or upgrade on that, like a bigger chance to inflict fire, you know? That's a really disappointing upgrade. Like 60 fucking corruption or only 3 extra damage. That's rough. That's really rough. I think the developers should change this, because 60 corruption for making your weapon 20% more powerful. That's not balanced. Blinding Greed. Okay, we got that one previously as well. It's not too bad. You just basically need to pick up the gold very quickly. That fucking thing was left with like 1 HP and it still hit me. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna have that amount of gold, to be honest. But I mean, it's not bad to have. It does unlock in your inventory permanently, I believe. My codex. Oh no, it does not unlock in your inventory permanently. Okay, well that's something that I have to remember. It doesn't permanently unlock in your inventory. Is there a door? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, plus blah blah blah, that's a relic, that's good. Heal 9% of max HP when an enemy is killed by the environment. By the environment. How do you kill them with the environment? Like, that's something that happens extremely rarely, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there might be a room where I can maybe tick them onto traps, but that will just damage them in most cases. It probably won't kill them. So it's just difficult, to be honest. Yeah, I'm tempted, but killing an enemy with the environment is not super easy. No, I'm not gonna take it. Let's use my favor in order to re-roll the stuff. +1 on secondary weapons. No, that's my throwing stuff isn't the secondary weapon. That's my primary weapon. So this isn't good. This is okay. It's not excellent. Okay, I guess we're gonna take this one. It's not fantastic, but +1 stamina will help me. Just basically not run out of stamina, obviously. And I don't see anything else around. Healing? No, I don't want healing. I want healing and then I want the relic and then upgrade. So we're gonna go relic and then upgrade. Where do I want to go? Do I want to go that way? Or this way? fucking throwing weapon, it does so much more damage than my previous weapons. Holy balls, what the hell is that thing? I nearly died there. Okay, so I need to remember not to touch that fucking ball thing. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I did press dodge there. I fucking lost my thing. Gold offerings, remove 5 corruption. Nope. That's not bad. No. Consume to restore 50% of max health when taking a fatal blow. That is very good. So you basically get a second life. That's very, very impressive. I'm going to take that, even though it's an insane 90 corruption. An extra life is worth that 90 corruption. So yeah, it's insane. You're basically getting an extra curse simply for one item, but that one item can definitely help us get to the very end. I'm gonna take the upgrade because I want to make my throwing stars even more powerful than what they currently are. They're already insane. Holy shit, 2 curses. Maximum stamina is reduced by 1. Killing an enemy with weapons restores 2 stamina points instead of 1. Well, that's very good. Blah blah blah. Defeating enemies now releases blood. That's very good. That's actually a boon rather than a bad thing, to be honest. I see that as a boon. Okay, let's see, there's some light over there, there's some light over there. Let's take this one here at the bottom. Look how fucking insane this weapon is. Ouch, ouch. Wow, I got a lot of health back there. Gain 50% of damage taken in gold. 50% of damage taken in gold. I mean, I guess so. Doesn't really seem super useful, but I guess it's better than just removing 4 corruption. I mean, 4 corruption is fucking nothing. Blah blah blah. So this is my current one, this is my new one. Still, there's no upgrade to the chance to inflict fire or the damage So it's literally just 3 damage, base damage increased again, which is not very worth it for 60 corruption in my opinion, but what the hell. Let's take it. These weapons are already insane. So now we are gonna get an unknown modifier or event, whatever. before. I go this way? Nope. So that was literally just a room of gold. Ouch! What the hell is happening? Fucking insane. I got so much corruption there, and I didn't know what to do. Take that one. Let's take that one. Oh. Oh, okay, so I'm full. Let's swap it for this one. I forgot that I can only have a certain amount of stuff. Lightning damage attacks. I don't have lightning damage attacks. When you pass through a door, that's pretty good. And 6 to Constitution. Or at least 6 to everything, not 6 to Constitution. So I have to replace one of these. This one is my weakest. And this one is also pretty weak. But I think I'm gonna replace this one. And I'm going to replace it with this one, I think. Yeah, with that one. Okay. So we face... Oh no, no. Yes, we face the final boss now. And we get our 5th curse now. Zektelzakolot's Truth. Okay. Health drops over time until it reaches 1. That is not fun. So we need to finish this one quickly. Holy balls, it drops quickly. That's insane. Ouch. Die, you bastard. This throwing weapon is really, really powerful. Like, wow. I wonder, can I just move on? Oh no, I can't just move on. Is there anything else that I can do around here? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Next. I didn't get as much green and blue stuff as I did in my previous run for some reason. So now, unfortunately, I lose that weapon of mine, which was pretty awesome. But that whip is more powerful than the pistol in my... So how do I unlock this one? Oh, okay, for 3. So you need 3 of these things in order to unlock that final blessing thing. Store the second weapon altar. Yes, let's do that. Divine favors. Sure. Let's do that. And then I can unlock one weapon. Oh, it provides passive illumination. That sounds really interesting. Then you basically don't need to like worry about carrying your torch constantly. That seems fun. And it seems like there's more weapons now. I don't think there was this amount of weapons previously. That's actually pretty cool. And now I have unlocked the second altar with some new weapons on it. Oh, throwing knives. There we go. That is obviously what I want. So yeah, let's definitely take this one because throwing knives are OP. And then we can jump to the next one. So I can complete this one now if I want to, this one over here, or I can move on to the next tier. Challenge the 2 champions of the eagle, challenge the 2 champions of the jaguar. Eagle sounds easier than jaguar in my opinion, since that other jaguar boss over there very nearly killed us. So let's do this one. Oh, a weapon? Nope, I don't really want a weapon since I already have the most OP weapon in the game. So we're gonna stay with this one. I'm very happy with how the throwing knives are performing. They are simply delicious. Nice amount of gold already. Ouch. I did press space there, for fuck's sake. There I didn't press. Oh, there I pressed space. Like, it's weird. Sometimes I press space and fuck all happens. Other times I press space and then, like, it does happen. You know, it's just, I don't know, weird, because I'm literally pressing space and it's just not happening. So this is a very good weapon. It does a lot more damage than my secondary weapon, even though I don't intend to ever use the secondary weapon. Obviously, as we saw, you're completely capable of finishing an entire run with just that weapon, and it's really powerful. So to be honest, I'm gonna sacrifice this one for health. 60 health in the bag, and I'm happy with that. Even though that weapon certainly does a lot of damage, and the poisoning also is something that you can obviously have some synergy with, like with the relics and that kind of stuff. So you can get some poison relics, and I'm certain you will be doing a lot of damage in no time. I pressed space there. There I would once again press space, but at least it worked again. There I pressed space, nothing happened. I think the problem is that when you're attacking, there's an animation. Oh, this is interesting. Fire charged attacks and fire combo finishes. So it's a fire weapon. But no, I'm not going to use that. I am happy with the throw knives. So in a lot of games, like for instance Dark Souls, as soon as you press dodge, your character dodges. There's no bullshit like you're already engaged in a animation or something like that. When you press dodge, you fucking dodge. In this game, it's not like that. In this game, if you're in a current animation, like attacking animation or any kind of animation like that, then your character will simply not dodge until the animation is finished, and then you have to press space again in order to get the animation to go. That was bullshit. He was already dead, and then he still was able to attack me. So that was bullshit. But anyway, back to my point. So when you're in an animation, you can't dodge when you're in an animation. You know, I don't like that, to be honest. I think it's better if you're allowed to dodge at any time. Like if you think about the combat system in Arkham Knights or Shadow of War, Middle of Shadow of War, as soon as you dodge or block or parry, it actually happens, you know. So there's no bullshit like you're already in an animation or anything like that. As soon as you dodge, it actually does it. So yeah, I would really honestly prefer it if the game was like that. I don't like the fact that you can't dodge when you want to dodge, you know. It's simply not logical when you compare it to other games, like I said, that allow you to dodge as soon as you press the key. Because here you press the key, fuck all happens, and you have to press the key again once you are out of the animation. I don't like that at all. We get some gold, we get the artifact, we are not gonna use that. And we can now go to attributes or a relic, but I'm going to go attributes and then upgrade weapon. Even though the upgrading weapon, the upgrading of the throwing stars or throwing knives at least is not good, in my opinion. It's not a very good upgrade. Holy shit, they really jump far. Holy balls. I just need to play the game more so that I can figure out the different animations, attack animations of the characters, because obviously this is my first time playing and I have no fucking idea what the timings and the attack animations and the distances are of the different enemies. So the more I play the game, the better I will get at the game, but currently there catching me off guard very often, simply because I've never played the game, you know. Even though I think I'm doing pretty good for having never played the game before. And honestly, I'm not a fan of rogue-lite games. I'm not a fan of them at all. I much more prefer games that have lasting progression, like RPG games that have character progression and lasting progression. I much more prefer those. Holy shit, they jump far. Over roguelike games. Bombs. Secondary weapon. Kills trigger a large blast that weakens all enemies. Let's try it. I mean, it's a secondary weapon. Let's just try it. Perhaps it's more powerful than the throwing knives. You never know. Yeah, let's do that one. Offer the gold. I have a shitload of gold for some reason. 3,000 gold. That's like insane. I haven't had that much gold yet. And I'm not even that far into this run yet. Let's go for the upgrade, and then we can go for the attribute, and then another upgrade. Let's try the explosions a little bit. Wow, that's actually very powerful. Holy shit. But I see now, like, the, like there again, for fuck's sake. I pressed, dodge, and you cannot dodge until the, throwing animation is finished. So, that's really not good. I mean, dodge, 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 for fuck's sake. The fact that you can't dodge until the animation is done makes a big impact on the choice of your weapon. Because I can already tell you, this weapon is fantastic. But you can't do anything until the animation, like there. I'm dodging, I'm dodging, I'm dodging. It's not doing anything until the animation is finished. Like if you haven't started the animation yet, like this, that's fine. You can click and dodge immediately. But if you've started the animation, you can press space till your heart's content, the dodge button, and fuck all happens. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm not used to games working like that. I lost an insane amount of health there. So, chance to poison. So now it's not fire anymore, now it's poison. That's interesting. I would prefer the fire, but okay. Let's offer the gold for this one. I have plenty of gold, so it's no problem for me. And then we will go for another attribute and then another upgrade thing. And I haven't even gotten a single curse yet, and I'm already like a couple of levels into the game. That's pretty interesting. Ouch! I fucking didn't see that coming. Bullshit, bullshit. That's bullshit. I just lost like, I think, 100 HP or nothing. Yeah, I don't think this run I'm going to be able to complete without dying. Fire attacks, no thank you. That's not too bad. It's not fantastic, but it's not too bad. Let's take that. And now we're gonna get our first curse. Hopefully it isn't too bad. Divine Pact. One of your relic slots is locked and may no longer be equipped. You gain 3 divine favors. Relic slots. What's a relic slot? Relic slots? Relic slots? Relic slots. Okay, so it's these. Okay, well, I'm not that bothered. I'm already pretty far into this run and I only have, well, I have 0 relics so far, so I don't really care about that. I mean, it doesn't affect me at all right now, so I should actually be pretty happy. I got a curse which literally doesn't do anything to me right now. Well, 10 greed kills, that's the highest I've gotten so far. Damage for spears, nope. I'm not gonna use spears. I'm just going to continue to use the overpowered throwing knives. Blah blah blah, just basically 3 more damage, nothing else. I mean, like, look at this one, that pisses me off. This is level 1, okay? You get 6 plus damage and an additional modifier. With this one as well, you get 4 plus damage and an additional modifier. On this shit, you get nothing. You only get 3 plus damage, no additional modifier. I mean, that's bullshit. That's not cool. I mean, it is a strong weapon. You know, like, throwing knives is a strong weapon, but it's supposed to also get additional modifiers, the same as what the other weapons do, you know, I mean, I don't know, it's not fair for one type of weapon to get shittier treatment than other types of weapons. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ouch. I did fucking dodge there. It's that bullshit of not being able to dodge again when you are in an animation. I hate that. Hey, again, just +3 damage. Nothing else changes. On these they change, on this one it changes. On this one, fuck all changes. That's not fair. A good weapon, but it will really make me not use the weapon anymore simply because you don't get any additional modifiers at all. I guess we have to face a champion now. We can't go over there. That means I have to face this champion with only 250 HP. That is not going to end well for me, probably. But this will probably be the end of the run. Hold on to your panties. Blah blah blah. Taking damage causes hallucinations. During hallucinations, dodging has no stamina cost. That does not sound fun. For fuck's sake. Ouch. Like, I can't dodge that shit. It's undodgeable. You can't dodge that. Okay, well, I mean, I had no way of defeating that guy. With that boss, you can't dodge certain attacks, so you must have a certain amount of HP in order to defeat that boss, and I simply didn't have enough HP. 250 HP is not enough to beat that boss, since, like I said, he has certain attacks that you cannot dodge. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, my first time dying, it's not too bad for not having ever played the game. Light reveals hidden traps. Yes, I know that. I know that. I know that. I know that. Why are you showing me all of the shit again? I didn't ask you to show it to me again. Oh, so you get different weapons each time. Here you get a dagger and a sword machete thing. And here you get a shield and a mace. That's actually pretty cool. So I assume that I have to start my run over again from the very start. Yes. So it shows you where you got previously and even how many times you died. So that's pretty interesting. You can actually see your runs, like your best runs that you've done before, the amount of gold that you got. I'm not certain what those two things mean. It would be cool if there were like tooltips in order to show you what they mean, but yeah, this game does clearly not like giving you additional information, because I mean there's been a bunch of stuff since the beginning of the video that I just fucking have to figure out for myself, you know? So that's definitely one thing that I don't like about the game. Another thing, like the biggest problem by far with this game, is the fact that you can't dodge when you want to dodge. Dodging is supposed to be determined by reaction time. So the person with the quickest reaction time will never get hit. But in this game it doesn't work like that. In this game you can be fucking, I don't know, like Flash himself, and you will still get hit, simply because the dodging in this game is not determined by reaction time, it is determined by, are you currently in an animation or are you currently not in an animation? That's what it is determined by. So it's not skill based, it's mechanics based. You literally have to play around the mechanics of the game, because the mechanics of the game state that if you are in an animation currently, then you're not going to fucking dodge. Too bad for you, you're gonna take damage. So that's one thing that I definitely would want to see fixed, even though it's obviously not going to be fixed because this game has been out for a while and the game is simply designed that way. So yeah, that is honestly the biggest problem that I have with the game. But if you are okay with that, not being able to dodge when you want to dodge, then yeah, that's not going to bother you. If you are like me and you like games like Middle-earth, Shadow of War, Arkham Asylum, the Batman games, anything like that, Dark Souls, where you dodge and your character fucking dodges when you press the button, then you won't like this game, because this game does not allow you to dodge when you want to dodge. So that's my biggest issue with the game. But yeah, otherwise I think that the game really doesn't have any problems that I've seen in my 2 hours or so with the game. It's a fun game. I like the upgrades, even though you lose all of your relics when you complete a run. I don't really like that. But like I said, I'm a little bit biased because I prefer character progression. I like games with character progression, and roguelites by definition don't have character progression. You lose all of your progression once you complete a run, and that's absolutely fine. If you are a fan of roguelite games, that's not going to bother you at all. And I shouldn't fault the game because it's a roguelite, and I'm not going to. So yeah, I would recommend that you play the game. It's a good game. It has the issue of not being able to dodge when you want to dodge, and it has the issue of not being able to select windowed mode and play it, and it also doesn't have a full screen mode. It says full screen, but it's more like bordered full screen mode. So there's no full screen mode, and you can't play it in windowed mode because there's no option to confine the cursor to the window. So windowed mode is useless, and full screen mode is actually bordered full screen mode. So those are the 2 biggest problems that I have with the game. But yeah, otherwise $20 for this game is pretty damn cheap, to be honest. I would certainly say this is a $25, maybe even $30 game. And they're only charging $20 for it, so that's actually quite impressive. So yeah, guys, I would recommend that you play the game. It's fun. I'm not a fan of roguelike games, and I actually enjoyed my time with the game so far. I will certainly be playing it. Runs take, as we've seen, anywhere between 8 minutes and 15 minutes. So you can quickly, like maybe before work, after work, just when you want a little bit of downtime, play a quick run, and yeah, it's a pretty fun game for that purpose. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. As always, it would be appreciated if you support me on Patreon, or you can just check out my Twitter, give me a follow on Twitter or on Facebook. That would also be appreciated. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time.